Hey everybody, one more homework help video for tonight. I'm going to talk about one of these problem solving situations. Number one here says Colin is making soap for gifts. The table shows the cost of the scented oils he needs to make each kind of soap. He needs 1.5 ounces of scented oil to make a batch of soap. If he wants to make 2 batches of lavender soap and 2 batches of vanilla soap, how much money will he need for the oils? First, let's think about what we know. I've written down a few things over here. What we know. We know he wants to make 2 batches of lavender. We know he wants to make 2 batches of vanilla. We also know that 1.5 ounces equals 1 batch. It says that up there, and I've underlined a few things. 1.5 ounces of scented oil to make a batch. So every batch is going to use 1.5 ounces. We know that we're looking for an answer in money because it says how much money for 2 of these and 2 of these. So how much money for the 4 batches? Well, 2 of them are going to be at $1.55, or excuse me, $1.54 per ounce, and the other 2 are going to be at $1.65 per ounce based off of the table. I crossed through the 2 oils that it does not ask about. So you have 2 of the lavender at this price and 2 of the vanilla at this price. So in order to work through this, first of all, you got to think about we're not making 1 batch. 1 batch is 1.5 ounces. We're making 2 batches, so we're going to have to double that. So that's easy to do without multiplying. 1.5 and 1.5 is a total of 3 ounces. So if he wants to make 2 batches of lavender, he's going to need 3 ounces. If he wants to make 2 batches of vanilla, he's going to need 3 ounces. So we take the cost of the lavender times the number of ounces he's going to need, and the cost of vanilla times the number of ounces that he's going to need. And if we multiply correctly and put our decimal back correctly, we should end up with $4.62 and $4.95. Remember, when multiplying decimals, we ignore the decimal point, we multiply like we normally would, and then we count the decimal places. In this case, we had 1 here and 1 here, so a total of 2. So we move the decimal in our answer back to 1 here and 1 here. Same thing on the other side. We had 2 decimal places, 1, 2, and we moved it back 2 in the answer. We're not done there. We need our total, because the question said how much money will he need for the oils. So we need our total of $4.62 plus $4.95. So just be aware that when multiplying decimals, we don't line up the decimals at all. When adding or subtracting decimals, in this case addition, we do need to line up the decimal. So just don't forget those rules for decimal addition. And now we have our total for both. This is a 2 to 3 step problem, thinking about each piece that you need. And as you go through the rest of these on tonight's homework and you work through them, just realize that these problem solving situations sometimes have 2 and 3 steps. So organize what you're working on. It might be helpful to do what I've done, writing down what you know, analyzing, thinking about what you need before you go to just solving it. You don't want to just grab numbers and go, start multiplying if that's not what you're supposed to do. So make yourself a plan after you think about it a little bit, and then when you go to solve that plan, go back and look and just kind of check and see, does this make sense? This kind of does make sense if you think about it. I mean, $1.54 is close to $1.50. You could even round it to $2 if you wanted to. So 2 times 3 is 6. So estimating, we should be somewhere close to 6. $4.62 is somewhat close to 6. And it's really the same here. $1.65 is kind of close to $2. $2 times 3 would be 6. $4.95 is pretty close to 6. And so 6 and 6 together would be 12. Our total of $9.57 is somewhat close to our estimation of 12. So we should be in the right ballpark there. If we get some number that's way off, then we probably haven't moved our decimal back where we were supposed to, or we made a mistake in the multiplication somewhere. So always just kind of, after we have our answers, step back and look at it and just kind of think, is this reasonable? Does this make sense to solve this problem? So be organized and think about these as you answer them tonight, and good luck. We'll see you in class tomorrow.